You're audible, ma'am. You're audible, ma'am. You have to just.
And what about PPT?
Ma'am, you're audible, ma'am. Ma'am, PPT, I think you have to open the presentation, ma'am. Ma'am, you have to open the presentation, ma'am.
Is this visible now? No?
Ma'am, your presentation window is visible, ma'am. I think you have to just open the presentation.
Okay. Just a minute. Just give me a minute. I'll be sharing one more time. Entire screen, and then okay. I hope now it will be visible. Actually, I clicked on the window. I hope now it is visible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So the topic allotted to me is research tool. So there are different types of research tools, importance of AI tools, survey tool, what software is to be used while in the quantitative research, in qualitative research. So today in this 1 hour session, we will be discussing all. So first of all, I would like to ask why we go for research. I ask all the respondents who are listening to me, why do we go for research? What is the significance of research and why you want to do research? Is there any other idea which you want to share regarding your research? Participants, can you hear me? Why you have opted for research? And why other people go for research? Is there any answer from your side? Participants, can you hear me? Hello? Ma'am, is my voice audible?
Yes, ma'am. You're audible, ma'am.
Hello? Participants, I'm asking from you, why we go for research? Somebody is trying to say, but your voice is not audible properly. Can you please? So, why do we go for research? The similar answer, in general, if I ask a question to the participants, why do you go for research? So, to meet the requirement of job, we go for research. Because until and unless you do your PhD or you apply for the NET or you do not qualify NET, then it will be quite impossible for you to sustain in this academic field. So that's the reason we are into the job. We are going for research to satisfy our ego. The second reason is we go for research work because if my friend is doing job well, if my friend is if my friend is here to do the research and he can do it successfully, so to satisfy our ego, and to add 1 degree in our CV, we go for research. If actually you want to contribute towards society, you go for research. Like if I talk about welfare of the society, NGO, self-help group, so these are the areas, scientists, these are the areas where we can contribute towards society, or we can say startups, or we can say Prime Minister relief fund, other schemes available by the government. So we can go for this thing and help government in data collection. For promotion also, suppose if you are a lecturer and you want the grade of assistant professor, if you are already assistant professor, you have to complete your PhD so that You can appoint for associate professor. If your area of interest is in academics, then you have to do for research. You have to go for research to learn new things. If you want to expand your knowledge, to learn new things frequently, then you go for research. Right? So these are some areas. The thing is, what researchers should know. First, he has to complete a net. If he has completed net, then there is a direct entry for PhD. And he is not allowed in that case to appear for TET examination if he is net qualified. If he is net and GRF qualified, then again there is no requirement for qualifying the DET. But the thing is, in JRF, you will get some fellowship. You will get amount from the government. But if you qualified net, the only thing is you are not appear. You do not allow to appear for the TET examination. But there will be no sanction amount by the government. Once you enter into the field of academics, then the first step is doing PhD. During PhD, during this period, your research your research journey started. During your research journey, what you have to do? You have to go for FDPs. You have to go for new tools. You have to search for new tools and techniques related to research. So, question arises: how to start research? What are the tools applied? What are the various tools which we can use for our research journey? How we can search in appropriate journal? How we can go for literature review? How we can go for collecting the data? What is reference management? So these things you must know, and these are the various tools. Once you go for this thing, you start your research journey. The track is on the right direction. Once you submit the thesis, you will be awarded PhD. And again, the question arises after doing PhD, what are the next opportunity available? So there are various opportunity available after PhD, like you can go for fellowship program, you can go for startups, you can go for ICSR related fellowship program, you can go for senior fellowship program, you can go for major and minor project. So there are n number of items available. There are n number of programs available after PhD. So next is which software, when during your research journey, the question arises which software is to be used in your research purpose. Like we have quantitative research as well as qualitative research, n number of research we have. So if I talk about quantitative data analysis, first we have a discussion on this. Are you aware of quantitative and qualitative data analysis technique? Are you all aware of this? Are you all aware of data techniques? Quantitative as well as qualitative data? Hello? Participants? Hello, participants? Participants, are you aware of quantitative and qualitative data techniques? Research, quantitative and qualitative research. I'm not getting any answer from your side. See, there are n number of research, like descriptive research. We have exploratory research. We have field survey research. We have causal research, right? N number of exploratory research, explanatory research. So secondary database research. So if I talk about quantitative data, quantitative research means when it is in number form. Quantity, where field survey will be required. Questionnaire, right? If I talk about questionnaire and all, so for quantitative data analysis, there are n number of software available like MATLAB. If I talk about MATLAB means it is a software program which require high level statistical language. So it use models and algorithms. So MATLAB is used for quantitative data, but for that you are well versed with the computer program. If I talk about RStudio, you can also make analysis in RStudio. SPSS means statistical package of social science. So, but the thing is, again, you have to aware of programming language. It is an open source. It can be used freely. It is open source software available on Google. If you type on Google RStudio, then it will be downloaded. So again, you have to be well versed of programming language in RStudio. Again, we can do some analysis, quantitative analysis in Microsoft Excel. It is a basic version. Earlier people use this Excel software, MS Excel, for mathematical computation and statistical computation. Here also we can apply all the tests, but again, you have to be aware of formulas. You have to remember all the formulas in Excel, which is quite difficult for us to remember. So, thus people generally prefer SPSS, Statistical Package of Social Science. So, it is the software which is not freely available, but the crack version is available. It is available for 30 days only, if it is freely available. If you don't have SPSS, then you can go for PSPP. It is freely available. PSPP is freely available. You can go for past. This is software. This is the full name. Paleontological. If you don't have SPSS software, then you can use PSPP or as well as past also. Again, if you want the same data view, variable view be appeared in which was displayed in SPSS, then you can make use of DAMOV. So SPSS, if you don't have SPSS, then you can use PSPP or past. But the interface of PSPP and past are quite different. So people prefer to use DAMOV. It is quite similar to SPSS, and DAMOV is freely available software. Then we have SAS. SAS means statistical analysis system. Again, you have to be well versed with the programming language. What you can use here, you can also perform statistical analysis in the form of table, graph, HTML documents. Then we have Python. Again, you have to be well versed with the programming language. So Python, C++, Java, these are the programming language, which is quite difficult to operate for non-management people. If you are associated with the finance background, then eViews will be the good software where you can perform statistical analysis and econometrics also, model simulation, trend analysis, quality graph, table. So you can, if you are from the finance background, then you can use eViews. And if you are from the marketing background, then MOS will be the good marketing or general management background. Then you can use MOS software. MOS means structure equation modeling, where you can perform reflective model, where you can, but the only thing is your hypothesis must be supported by the theory. So, to perform SEM, you require MOS software. Again, the version of MOS, new version of MOS is PLS-SEM. In PLS-SEM, you can perform reflective as well as formative model. So it is the extension over MOS. The people these days are using PLSM for CFA analysis and further path analysis and all. Then again, we have, apart from PLSM, we have some new software available like so for finance, we have EVUs for marketing and general management. These days, apart from SPSS, we use PLSM and MOS. And apart from PLSM, if you don't have PLSM, then you can use Adanco. This is the latest version software, Adanco. So you can use that Adanco software, but it is not freely available. I'm also at the learning stage right now, so I'm also learning to operate this Adanco because it is new version software. Then coming toward qualitative data analysis. Qualitative means when there is hello. Qualitative here means when we do not use any field survey, but we are not using the questionnaire. I mean, you are using the questionnaire, but it will be in the open-ended form. If I use quantitative data analysis, we use field survey, but most of the questionnaire are close-ended, and only one or two questions will be open-ended. But if we use qualitative data analysis, qualitative means we have to study the characteristics, we have to study the consumer behavior and perception. So most of the questionnaire will be in the form of open-ended, and you will not find any MCQs type of question. So to collect that data, what we to collect that data, we interviewed with the people, we record their voices. When we record their voices, it has to be texted, it has to be converted into MCQ form. So in that case, NVivo is used. So NVivo is used for qualitative data, and it is used for focus group, survey, social media, and journal articles. Apart from NVO, there are many qualitative software which are available like Atlas, Pika, WebQDA, Transana, F4 analysis, Raman's I, etc. But if I talk about qualitative software, NVivo is much more in demand. Now, the question arises, is there any tool available for literature review? Do you know what tool we can use for literature review? Is there any idea about this, participants? Do you have any idea about literature review tool which we can use? Hello? Participants, can you hear me? Mahesh ji? Amol ji, Divya ji, Krishna ji, Gautami ji. Can you hear me? Do you have any idea about the latest? Do you have any idea about the latest tools which are available, AI tools which are available for literature review? How you can search literature review? So I will be today telling you some literature review tools which you find it quite easier. People generally ask how to go for literature review, how we can search paper. So here I will be telling you some AI tools which are freely available and you can search your data here. So the first is open knowledge source. Open knowledge maps. So in Google, you can write down open knowledge map. This is freely available, and what you can do, you can search your literature over here. You can search the gap. Once you will find the gap, it will be quite easier for you to prepare the paper. So open knowledge map. Click on the open knowledge map. It use the database related to medical stream as well as all disciplines. So we by default here already it appears base all discipline. So do not change anything and search your paper. Suppose I want to search paper on microfinance. Okay, effect of microfinance or study on microfinance. So I will search here. It will take time. It will take 20 seconds or 10 seconds. And it will be displayed in a map form. And it will help you a lot in searching your literature. You will find all the paper over there. What work has been completed up till now in particular area, you will be able to find out. See, once you open this open knowledge map, this type of interface will appear, and see how many research have done up till now in what area. It will be in the map form. So here in this side, you find the paper. See, impact of this. I'm talking about this thing where you can see my cursor. So up till now, so these are the areas where the study has been carried out. Impact of COVID, microfinance accountability, poverty reduction, microcredit, microfinance evidence, portfolio risk, economic growth. So if you find that this is your area, suppose my area is impact of microfinance and poverty reduction. And if you click on this circle, you will find all the papers related to poverty and poverty reduction and impact of microfinance. So these are the some papers you can find. See, so these are some papers. You can click on any paper. If you click on this paper, study of developing, this was held in 2019. Role of microfinance in poverty reduction. It was published in the year 2022. So this one is new one. I will click on this. If you click on this, in the right hand side, you find this paper. I clicked on this, the same paper. You can see over here the role of microfinance in poverty reduction, country experience by regions, 2000 to 2018. So this is the abstract. And when you scroll down, you can find this PDF. You can also download this PDF. Not all, but some PDF are open access. So in this way, you can use this tool. The first one was open knowledge map. Then we come to another literature review searching tool, which was called Google Gegeko. So what I will be doing in Google, I will write down citation Gegeko. In Google, I will write down citation Gegeko. This. I will click on this. These are the tools which will actually help you in literature review. I will click here. So once you click on that, it will ask for go to lit maps. So just avoid this. Do not go to lit maps. Click on here to start exploring your literature. You have to click on here. Just click here and then click on start discovering paper. Once you click on start discovering your paper, what you have to do, you have to click on search your paper. 4 option will appear over here, and out of this 4 option, you have to click on search for papers. And again, you have to write down your topic, your area on which you have to research. You have to start your research work. So this time I will write consumer perception. Towards fine behavior. Okay, and then search. This process will take some time. All are there. Can you please message if you are not able to ask, if you're listening to me? Click on start exploring, discover, search paper, and then write down the area on which you have to do your research work. See, this time, effectiveness of microfinance. These are the areas on which we can go for our research work. So this will give you the full information, the title, author, year, publication also. And this database was appeared in the Scopus as well as PubMed. So it retrieved data from there. So if you want, you can click on here and check the paper. You can read the abstract also. Or what you can do, just click on title, just click here and mark with and activate this tick mark, and then click on add selected as seed papers. And then you can move your cursor and click here outside. Now, with the help of this information, you will find the seed papers. These are the seed papers. Seed papers means this is, first of all, I will tell you timeline. How this is the seed paper, and in 2023, 22, 21, this is the timeline. And yellow, the circle with yellow color indicates that these are the seed paper. Seed paper means people have followed this paper. This is the seed from where the other paper has been germinated. If I click on this network, the galaxy, this one. So this shows that what this is showing, yellow color indicate that this is seed paper. Seed paper means most of the paper have followed this seed paper. Just click on the seed paper and you will come to know the people have followed this paper. These blue, gray, the circle with gray color means this all papers have followed this. This paper have germinated from this seed. So what you can see here, yellow color indicates seed papers. Gray color means paper cited by seed papers. If you click here, so you can see only seed papers, paper citing seed papers. So you can see if you click on this here, if you activate this button, then you can see only seed papers where most of the paper were followed. If you deactivate this, then you can see all the papers, seed paper as well as papers which followed seed paper. And if you want this, you want to refer this seed paper, just click on this yellow color indicate, and then you can click on this. You can find the paper here and you can read it, their abstract. So this is the another way of finding the research literature related tools. I hope it is clear. Then I will be telling you one more tool. Up till now I have told you two tools related to literature. Another tool which help you, another AI tool which will help you in searching your literature or gaps is Carrot Square. Carrot Square. See, just type here in Google Carrot Square. Carrot Square tool. Yeah, Carrot. This one. This one. Again, if you want to check the paper related to your stream, it gives you, once you search your paper related to your stream or topic which you want to continue. So you have to write your topic over here and it gives you the list, the tree map. See, this is the list. If you want, I enter the topic consumer perception toward buying habit, the buying behavior. Under buying behavior, you have 24 documents. Just click on that. See, once you click on that, in right hand side, you will get all the data related to the buying behavior. Consumer perception, I enter the topic consumer perception toward buying habits for apparel. Okay. Now you will get all the clothing related data, consumer purchasing, buying behavior. Under buying behavior, you have 8 documents. So you can search clothing related 3 documents. You can search your data accordingly. You can see tree map also. See, this is the tree map, and this clusters are given. So as per your choice, you can click on the cluster. Suppose if you want to review the paper on consumer related purchasing behavior, so you can click on this cluster. Once you click on this cluster, in right hand side, you will get all the papers. If you click on this buying behavior, so you will get 8 papers under buying behavior. You can search accordingly. And this is the pie chart. In the form of pie chart, in the form of tree map, in the form of list, you can find these clusters, right? So this is another way of this. searching the literature review. Okay. Do you want to ask anything? I think it will be new for you. I think this is quite different, and you might be aware of this literature review tools, AI tools. I hope you are listening to me. And it is something which is new. Now, people generally get confused. So these are some of the literature review related AI tools. Now I will be telling you the tool which the name of that tool is essay writer, and you have to search into the Google. Essay writer dot essay.io. This one. Essay.io. So if you this one. Whatever up to 300 word, you can write this. You can copy it from anywhere, and if you want to paraphrase it, or you can use the title. Suppose if you want some essay related to consumer behavior towards purchasing. Consumer behavior towards purchasing new mobile phones or apparels, something like that. Okay. Or related to microfinance, related to your study. So what you can do, you can write down here and you can click on this generate essay. You can click here, generate essay. This AI tool will help you in generating the essay. And you will get the essay in 300 words automatically written by this essay writer. So everything you do not, and it will be done in 15 seconds. So what you have to do, you have to just click on generate essay. You have to enter here topic, and automatically this AI tool will help you in generating the essay. And it will be plagiarism free. You can use it. Okay. Next is so these tools will help you in your research. Now, what are the AI tools which are help in data collection? Like there are n number of AI tools available for data collection and which we are using. Some of them which we are using is Google Form. Google Form, all we are using. And we are using the Survey Monkey also. We can use quizzes also. Right? So these are some of the general data collection. Everybody is using this Google Form. Even we can use Hot potatoes. Even we can use Kahoot, right? But generally what we are using Google for data collection. And when we talk about data collection, there are n number of tools which we can use under data collection. But these are this is related to form. If I talk about data collection technique, then in data collection technique, everybody knows there is primary data as well as secondary data. Under primary data, we have different type of tools available, like interview. With the help of interview, we can collect data. Interview means it is a relationship, show the relationship between interviewer and interviewees. Under interview, we can have semi-structured interview, structured interview, or we can have unstructured interview. Unstructured means whatever comes in the mind of interview, they are generally asking. But this type of interview is asked when there is a need of qualitative data. Under structured interview, when you have planned something, when you are preparing for the survey, when you are preparing for the questionnaire, then you have to plan accordingly. You write down in MCQs or checklist form, or we can say close-ended form. So this is generally used when you have planned something. And there are semi-structured interview also. Some are open-ended and some are close-ended. If I talk about primary data, under primary data, we have interview technique, we have observation technique. Again, observation is used in qualitative, more it is used in qualitative than quantitative. Apart from observation, we have survey method, we have schedule, right? These are some of the primary technique data. Under secondary technique, secondary source of data collection, we have website, we have books available, journals available, we have websites available, right? So these are some of the data collection AI. Now, reference management. If I talk about reference management means under reference management, if I talk about reference management tool for citations and all, you can do it in Google. You can do this reference management in Word file also. In Word also you can use, there is option called AI API. See, in Word file also. Mine is 2013 actually. It is the laptop provided by the institute, so that's why it is in Microsoft. It is 2013. It is showing. So under reference tab, you can see here style APA, right? Generally we use APA, Chicago, IEEE, MLA. So you can use this. Bibliography. In which format you want. So this is the way of writing bibliography. If you want to insert bibliography, then you can also insert it. Then cross-reference is also required. Cross-reference means in somebody's file, in somebody's paper. Suppose you find a paper, suppose there is a person and you are referring the paper of X. In X paper, you will find Y's reference. And you are using this Y's reference in your paper, then it will become cross-reference. So in Word file also it is possible, reference management tool is possible. Another thing is EndNote. These days we can use Zotero, EndNote. Proceed, Citavi, Paper File, Wistfolio, RefWorks. These are also used for reference management tool. And even apart from these tools, Mendeley, it is not written here. Mendeley is also, we can use Mendeley also. These days there is demand of Mendeley. Definitely. Now, apart from these reference management tools, there are some tools available. I have shown you some tools. Some were plagiarism related tools. Now, for plagiarism checker, we have Killbot. You can use this Killbot tool. This is free of cost, freely available Killbot. You can use here. Just a minute. I think the spelling of Killbot is wrong. See, this is the Killbot. This is the paraphraser. You can change the language. Suppose I will copy anything. Suppose I will copy suppose I was viewing this paper and see this was the paper and what I was reading. And this was the abstract. I will copy this abstract portion. I will copy down. I will copy this portion and I will paste it over here. It will ask for text and messages, images to be copied. Just give the permission. See, this has been copied and pasted over here. Okay. I have copied and pasted over here, and now I will click on this paraphrase. You will find that the language of this portion, right portion, has been changed. This was the standard mode. See, what I had copied, although the word finance in the term of microfinance and the core element of microfinance are those of the finance discipline, microfinance has yet to break into the mainstream or entrepreneur finance literature. Now, what he has done, microfinance hasn't yet made it into the mainstream or entrepreneur finance literature, despite the fact that the phrase microfinance contains the word finance and that is fundamental. If you are not finding this language appropriate, now what you can do, you can click on fluency. Again, it will paraphrase, and this time it will change the word in another way. Despite the presence of the term finance in the term microfinance and the essential aspects of microfinance being those of finance, discipline microfinance has failed to break into the mainstream. So you can copy it down from here, you can export it, you can even use statistics. So this is the way you can paraphrase. Some of the even you can go for grammar checker. This is also grammar checker, plagiarism checker. Although Orkund we can use for plagiarism checker, but Orkut is not free, right? So we can use plagiarism checker. This is free. For plagiarism, you can use this to check your plagiarism. You can use this small this one. You can use Grammarly. You can use a small SEO. You can use this plagiarism checker. You can upload your file from here and scan first. Click on the scan for plagiarism. You can even use this small SEOs. This one. Small SEO tools. I will write down here small online tool available for plagiarism. Small SEO tools. This one. This one. Okay. This is used for plagiarism, paraphrasing also. See, you can click here. You can click here for plagiarism checker, article review, writer, free grammar checker also is available. Paraphrasing tool, you can use this plagiarism checker tool for your research purpose. Although for plagiarism, Turnitin is also there. The best plagiarism checker tool is Turnitin, but Turnitin is not freely available. So that's why we are using this small SCOS tool or plagiarism checker or Plagex. Plagex is also available free of cost. Plagex. Yeah, plagiarism X. This is freely available software. See. Click on get started. Click on get started. So we have the options available. If you can select any of the plan. If you have a basic version, then few items will be available, few facilities will be available. You can check your plagiarism up to some limits, word limits. So if I talk about AI tools or some tools, research tools in our research study, at every step, you will get AI tools available for your research work. Suppose for introductory part, you can use paraphrasing tool. Some of the AI tools which are used for literature review, I have given you some demo of literature review related tools. After that, you have data analysis to collect the data. We have used some AI tools for data collection also. Then after data collection and interpretation, again, you have to change the language. You can use Skillbot also for paraphrasing and all. Then we have finding and discussion, and last chapter will be of citation reference management tool. So we can use these type of reference management tool for our research work. So this is from my side. If you have any query related to this, you can ask. If you have any query, I've given you some demo. I hope it will help you in your research work.
Thank you, ma'am. The session is open for discussion now. You can unmute and interact with the resource person, or you can post your queries in the chat box. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you all.
You can ask your queries by unmuting yourself, or you can directly write down in the chat box so that I can answer. Do you have any query? Thank you so much to all the participants. Please do let me know whenever you will get a time to watch this YouTube video, because I have incorporated some new research tools which will help in your literature review searching tools. With the help of these tools, you can search AI tools for literature review. You can identify the